that a space elevator? It's definitely impressive if it's a space elevator. But yes, welcome back to Deliver Us the Moon. This is where we previously got to. Basically, we're going to the moon to find out why the facility that's been supplying the world with power has been shut down for the last couple of years with no contact. So we're a lone person going in. I always question that system in a story because that's a lot of money for one person. Surely it's better to send a team. But let's get back to this. Ooh, this is weird. Yeah, you have to deal with inertia. Move down. See, that's just like 2 taps and it's still going down. So it's kind of following the rules of space. Don't want to overcook it. Up a bit. Ooh, no, down. As we get closer, the increments get smaller, which is neat. That should be close enough. But yeah.
Ground control to Fortuna 1. You must have reached Pearson Space Station by now. The storm has severely damaged our instruments, so we can't reach your location or receive any messages. But we can detect fluctuations in the MPT network. If you can hear this, when you reach the control center, try to find out what's wrong with the MPT connection so you can bring it back online. Good luck on that.
Why, thank you. But yeah, a space elevator is a really interesting idea that was come up in either the 50s or 60s. Pearson Space Station. The idea is just to have a giant elevator that takes you into space because it's far cheaper and much more easy to reuse. But because of the number of forces acting on the elevator, we haven't got the construction technique to be able to construct one at this time. Because even though right now we have oxygen problems, that's not good. Bring life support system back online. Central hub. No, can't go in there. Am I gonna die due to not breathing? Just try and make sure. No other gaps. Third level. Oh, we can scan that though. Is it? No, that's the transmitter. Perhaps I'm wrong. One of Isaac Johnson's greatest achievements, the MPT transmitter, directed the energy signal sent from the moon to the Earth from 2041 till the blackout of 2054. As construction continued and Isaac's responsibility within WSA grew, the distance between him and his family grew, to take its toll. You're kidding me. My air went down as I did that. God darn you. Are you air? Why do I want you? Well, that looks like food rations. Ooh. Realistic physics. What am I meant to do with that? That's where we got it from. We can't go that way because it's a bonk window. That's another window, which actually reminds me of observation. So... first death. I wonder... where are you? Death number 1. Maybe that's like a manual battery. So, where was you? I'm not going to look at the objective. But you are a glowy, which means I need you for something. So let's try and do this simple. So this has socket. It's now unlocked. It's more oxygen. Life support. Reboot. Not enough power. Right, so that's a whole lot of oxygen for me with the big O2 sign. So that's where I come back to if I need help. We can't go in there. So we need batteries. Let's grab one of these. I think this game has a VR option as well, which would be very frightening. Let's go and grab another one of these O2s. Oh, it doesn't fill up as much as I thought. Oddly enough, sprint doesn't work. Who'd have thunk it? Guessing you. Okay, your oxygen. Oh, I forgot about my flashlight. Let's grab the oxygen. I wonder if I can take the battery out of the door. Perhaps that's the puzzle. Can we take you out again? We can. So if we put you in there, I can then bounce through here very badly, grab that battery, jump up here, put you in there, and then this will seal the airlock behind us. And we should be able to fire up life support. And now I shouldn't be dying so much.
Backup power active. Life support systems online. Oxygen
Woohoo!
rising.
Access power inside control center at Libya Ring. So central hub, we've got a voice message there. Ryan. Oh, we've got to go through there.
Expedition team, do you copy?
Copy, Control. We're all set. Ready for descent.
The MPT network is still down, so expect the lights to go out as you descend towards Copernicus.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Remember, Sarah, our oxygen here in the station is limited. After arriving, you'll have 40 minutes to find out what caused the blackout and bring our MPT network back online. If you're not back by then, we'll have to evacuate without you.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am. And don't worry, Control. It's probably just a glitch. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's find out how they've been holding up down there. Alex, commence descent protocol.
All systems go. Descent in 3, 2, 1. Descending gate. Godspeed.
Ooh. Scanny thing. Pearson Space... It was a space elevator. The Pearson Space Elevator improved the logistics of getting people and supplies from the moon. See, on the moon it makes sense because it's much smaller. It has a much slower rotational speed, so there's less forces actually acting on the elevator, so it hasn't got to be as sturdy as building one on Earth. When the 2054 blackout occurred, station crew members Sarah Barker and Ralph Robinson were sent down the elevator to investigate the blackout on the moon on the surface. Due to the station's emergency protocol, their time was extremely limited. 40 minutes to work out what's wrong. So it could be a one-way trip for us as well. So you are Priyash? Network offline, power very low, support of life is not good, and bouncy thing. I'm guessing this is the arm that I want because it's open. Libra, yeah. Let's see what we get down here. Right, that should get me some sort of normal orientation. Wish we had magnetic. See, that's the one problem with spacey games. They make the camera not kind of have your body, so right now we're kind of lying on the floor, whereas what I think would have happened is the character should have stopped about there and magnetic boots kick in. And then have an option to be able to like lift yourself off. That way you can always keep an orientation. Especially if this is a VR game, because this sort of stuff would make sensitive people to VR very, very woozy. But then again, you wouldn't be able to go through cracks like that unless you added a crouch button. So, Sarah Baker, that's one of the people that went down. It's going to probably be one of the people that we're following, as well as Ralph. Ralph does not have an audio thing. Does have a book. Moon Man, first contact. The astronaut docks into a run-down space station on his way home to the moon. In it, he discovers clues of an old friend. Convinced that they may still be alive on the moon, he doubles his efforts to reactivate the space elevator in a race against time. Sounds like us. Can we look? Yeah, you'd be able to get some trick pictures. The moon landing. What are you? Cryo sleep machinery. Well, that's not good. After the cryo sleep generator in the research facility malfunctioned in 2048, various research for answers led her to investigate the remains of this machine. Able to determine the exact cause of the malfunction, she sent this fragment to Pearson Space Station mechanic Ralph Robinson for assessment. Oh, we got a personal log. 9, so 2 days apart. I'm one of the few survivors of the cryosleep malfunction. I recently came across a fragment recovered from a cryogenerator, and it was hoping you could inspect it. Also, is there any way I can get my arse to project holographic data from that day? I want to find out what really happened. I've inspected the generator you sent over, but can't find anything conclusive. As for holographic data, it's unfortunately location-based. Holograms can only be projected where they occurred. Well, that's a dumb system. If the Lunar Council ever clears access to that location again, I think the best thing is bring your arse and check the holograph data that's there. I'm so sticking with arse. I find that humorous for me being British.
There you go, buddy. Almost there. We'll touch up your paint job later, don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him. This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down there. Last time there was an outage. Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What did they say?
They can't even send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
Okay, let's go.
Is that a hint at me that I should be going as well? What do we have? We have Iron Man's chess piece. Read. Electric shock risk. Do not tamper with hardware drivers. Arse behavior updated to 2.0. Council member Lavade. The MPT is still offline. What's going on? Backup power is finally running up here, the station, and we're repairing the Pearson elevator to take us down to the Moon Lab to provide assistance. You might need to bring the MPT back online. We're coming. Please be safe. Another book. Treasures under the Sea of Gold. And they came. They came from the far, far away. That's part of machinery. Control center. So what's our current? Find the control, enter code. So we're on a treasure hunt. No numbers on that. We can't inspect that. It's not like there's any giant numbers on that. The only numbers are dates. Okay, that's nothing useful. Who would have the code? Have I seen the code? It's not there. Posters. Journey through time. Yama. Not bad for someone having an astronaut glove on. Reminder! They changed the code again. New code is 2539. How many times am I gonna get this wrong? Bingo! One less than last time. Ooh. This is an interesting location. MBT network. The transmitter and the receiver offline. Diagnose MPT network in Moon Hub, which is basically saying we need to... Oh. Cannot connect to Moon Hub. Space elevator. Additional energy required. Rotate station for additional power. Station rotation engine offline. So we've got to get the engine going, but we also got to increase power. Access Ares ring through Orion ring. Yeah. Well, you wrong one. In the past few months, my team and I have encountered problems with the construction material shipments. We were supposed to be finished in the Onion Ring by now, but again we missed our milestone due to shipments have repeatedly cancelled. When we expect the Lunar Council to approve these, then how long after? 6 days. Baker, the Lunar Council has decided that to shift resource priorities around because of new construction on the moon. New construction. Huh. For the time being, I recommend you make do with what you have. We all do down here. New construction? In the facility finally being repaired? It's about time that place opened up again. There's too much knowledge buried in there since the cryosleep malfunction. Suffice to say that while the construction project is classified, it does not concern Huygens. Access to the Huygens research facility remains restricted until further notice. So they just abandoned the cryosleep and classified it as classified it really. I was going to say top secret, but I think that's a British thing. Space Tech magazine, in this edition, interview WSA Lunar Council member Rosella Levard about the cause of the 2048 cryosleep malfunction and how we can avoid this type of catastrophe in the future. That food? Crisps. Yeah, that's food. That's Orion, that's our next destination. Anything interesting? Well, we have replacement suits in case things go wrong. It kind of looks like a one-size-fits-all situation. What are you? Evacuation procedure. In case of emergency, please pay attention to the following guidelines. All personnel assemble at the orbital elevator for facility evacuation. Space station evac notice. Travel to Moon Hub. Full elevator lockdown. You have ± hour before departure. Please leave your possessions. Woo, that's a quick scroll. Behind. Moon Hub. Travel to space station. Full elevator lockdown. ± hour. Be sure to wear your spacesuit. Both facilities are in emergency state. Report to your station operator for evacuations. Backside, Pearson. Okay, nothing too important. What are you? I think you are just a clipboard. Or a notebook. With nothing on each side. Okay. Get round here. Folders. What are you? Orion wing. Tells me a lot, doesn't it? Right, so I think this is where I'm going to end this episode, and next time we're going to go for Orion and see how that goes.